Richard,
Yeah.
we're here in London.
We are.
It's freezing out. Oh my gosh, where'd you sleep last night?
Last night I stayed at a friend's squat in Peckham, South London.
So you're getting inside when it's
Yeah.
really cold.
Yeah.
Now how about tonight? You're there?
Hopefully, I'm hoping to see him later, and it should be the same.
Now, because the first night we met, you were out here in the rain.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, how long have you been sleeping rough?
Since the age of 13, but during that, I ran away from home at the age of 13. But during that time, I was living on what in England we call New Age traveller sites.
Right.
And, you know, living in caravans or in vehicles, and like a trailer park in America.
Okay.
And at that time, I wouldn't have actually considered myself to be homeless.
Yeah.
Although officially,
Right.
I was classed as homeless.
I was the same when I was a kid. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was, but I didn't think I was. You know.
Yeah, I was officially classed as homeless, but didn't consider myself to be.
So you've been sleeping rough for a long time.
Yeah.
Now, not consecutively. Have you been inside or?
Yeah.
So how long this time?
Just over a year now.
Okay. Well, who's your friend?
This is Britney, my best friend in the world.
Yeah. Beautiful dog.
Yeah. my little
So,
Britney.
why are you still out here? Why are you still sleeping rough?
I'm waiting for a hostel space at the moment, and I'm going through counselling and stuff. I'm not looking for the sympathy vote, but I had a horrific childhood, and things like that, I'm not making excuses, but things like that stick with you,
Right.
you know?
You said you were on drugs, but you're sober now.
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
clean time?
8 months. I can't tell you exactly, but around
That's
8
great.
months.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
Good for you. So you're soon to get into a hostel,
yeah,
but you're waiting for one that's dog friendly.
yeah. Which should be around, hopefully, within a month.
Good. It's still, well, you got a bit of winter left.
Yeah. I think a lot of the problem is, you know, that, and I know this sounds like I'm looking for sympathy, but I'm not. But most people in their lives, yeah, if something goes wrong for them, they turn to their parents.
Right.
You know, but I ran away from my parents, well, from my father, not both of them, when I was 13. So I don't necessarily, you know, I don't have that luxury. What that is most people would do, isn't it? Is
Well,
if things go wrong, they go to their parents.
Family structure is gone for so many people.
Yeah, a hell of a lot. You don't
Yeah.
get marriages the way things used to be.
Right.
And I don't know in America, but I know in England, community used to be a real big thing. Everybody looked after their neighbours, and
Right.
that doesn't happen anymore.
No.
You know?
We need to get back to that.
Yeah, I think it's a big thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So how do you survive?
Begging, as I am now, mainly. Through the summer, I do a lot of, you know, working at music festivals and stuff, like Glastonbury and things like that. But that's just sort of short-term, seasonal, isn't it?
Right. So during the winter, all there is begging.
Yeah. And during the summer as well, working at the festivals and stuff, it's not so much like you're getting a wage, but you're getting a place to stay and your food and
Taken care of.
yeah, taken care of.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Just to be happy, whatever it took to do that. This one's going to sound really corny, but I don't know, world peace and an end to poverty, I suppose.
Okay.
I know they sound really corny.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I agree with you.
Because I think, right,
I agree they're good wishes.
yeah, I'm not in a very good state right now, yeah. But there's people living in this world that are a hell of a lot worse off than I am.
So you stay grateful.
Yeah, there's children that die because they don't have enough food. And it's a fact, you know, the supermarkets in just Great Britain, they throw away enough food every year so that nobody in this world needs to starve.
But you shouldn't be sleeping rough either.
No, I shouldn't
that's
be. No, I shouldn't be. I live in a wealthy Western country.
I agree.
You know, so
Well-
it shouldn't be happening. But there are still. I don't take comfort in it, but I remind myself that there's people in this world a hell of a lot worse off than I am.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us.
And thank you. And thank you for the hand warmers.
Oh, you're welcome.